Welcome to All Hallows Kino, and this is a video that I did not think I was gonna make, but I got so excited that I felt I just had to do it. And you know, the camera and tripod are here, so why not? I don't even have my proper lighting setup done for this video, so hopefully it turns out pretty well. This is going to be a quick video because I am super excited to unbox and talk about the Nightmare on Elm Street 40th anniversary collector's edition set or something like that. The full title will be in the title of the video of this piece. I am excited. I pre-ordered this as soon as I got the chance, and I am so excited to unbox this bad boy and see what we got inside. I tried to rip the whole thing off, but I only ripped up the... Okay, so we got a Warner Brothers logo. Interesting. Okay. Here it is. Wow. This is incredibly exciting. Let's have a look at that. I'm going to put that up a bit closer. Hopefully, just maybe do the focus. There we go. Now, look at that. Now, to be honest, this cover art is not my favorite. I think this is the cover art on the steelbook in the American release. So, and I can actually see on the back here, I'm pretty sure that the artwork on the cover of my steelbook is going to be pretty awesome. But I'm pretty sure this is the cover art that you get on your steelbook. And it's fine. It reminds me of a Nightmare on Elm Street notebook that I got recently just for making notes for like videos and stuff. So this is my notebook that I just bought for like writing, you know, just random notes like for videos and stuff in. And it's surprisingly similar to this. It's kind of strange, but anyway, I've talked too much about how much I kind of dislike this artwork. Let's get into this thing. First of all, I'll show you. I'll just focus up for a second. So that's what you get on the top. This is what you get on the side. The bottom is nothing. And then this is the back. Pretty cool cover on the back, although this is just like a little paper thing, so I'm probably going to take it off, which is what I do. Most of my collector's editions like this, I typically take the paper cover off because it's more of a hindrance really than anything else. So let's get the plastic off this guy. So I'm going to take the paper cover off and see what we got going on underneath that. Another thing that you know, these criticisms are out of love. This back cover with Freddy on the back. I despise this image because it is the same image that they put on every single bit of Freddy merchandise. My collection of the 7 Nightmare movies, my Blu-ray like box set of them, has the exact same artwork on it. I have just grown to hate it. I loved it when I first got that set, but every single piece of Freddy material has this exact same artwork on the back, and I've just grown to detest it. So it's mostly a me problem, but you know, you're here for my honest opinion, and that is my honest opinion. You're gonna see it before I do. Yes, it is. This is the cover that I wanted. I got very scared when I saw the artwork that looked more like the outside of that box that I have. But this is the artwork I wanted. It's a sort of it's pretty much the famous poster for A Nightmare on Elm Street, with a few little tweaks in terms of where the title is and all that kind of thing, and keeping the color the same. This is definitely the cover I wanted, and I am fucking delighted that I have it. So this is the side. It's just got the title there and that really cool font that we never see, but I really like that font. I like the idea that the words on Elm... Can I get it focused? I really like that on Elm Street is like inside the word Nightmare. I think that's really cool. And the back I really like. It's the Freddy coming out of the wall, the latex wall trick. That is a very awesome back cover. I love that. This is incredible. I love this. I really like this design for the steelbook case. your 2 discs, your 4K disc and your Blu-ray disc. And then the image that you have on the inside is one of the classic looks at Freddy. I think it's a production still, actually. Really cool look at Freddy from the first movie. And that's it for the steelbook case. Absolutely delighted with this. The outside box art, kind of a 6 out of 10. But this is a 10 out of 10 steelbook case. I have no complaints. This is exactly what I was looking for. So let's talk about all the extra shit that you get in here. And right off the bat, there's a certificate of authenticity. So I'll read it out and then I'll show you guys. Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street. This limited collector's edition celebrates the 40th anniversary of one of the most original horror films of all time. This is number 10,213 out of 27,400. Wow. I am one of 27,000 people who... it's less... I have more special and unique stuff in my library, but still, this is cool. I mean, I'm definitely keeping this. I'll keep this in with the steelbook. Because that is cool. I like that. Now, our little envelope thing, which we always get in these kind of collector's editions, that's a really cool look. Poster colored red. And then it's just the title on the back of it. So let's open it up and see what we got inside. I need to like keep doing it in front of the camera. Okay, let's take this out. As, again, a lot of these do, I have every Batman movie. I have the Tim Burton Batman movies, the Joel Schumacher Batman movies, and the Chris Nolan movies. And the Batman. Can you tell I like Batman? I have all of them on the same type of collector's edition, and they all come with basically the same stuff. It's usually cards, an art book, and a poster. So let's have a look at what this poster is. Alright, we have the original poster for Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street. This is amazing. I've never wanted to like frame one of these before because they do have creases in them from being folded up. But it's tempting. I might, if I can find it cheap and easy, I might get a frame for this because this is insane. The amount of detail that I'm only seeing now because I'm like holding it in my hands. Like there's a little monster face. I don't know, will this show up? There's a little, let me focus it up. There's a little creature right there. I've never noticed that on the poster before, and I've looked at this poster quite a bit because I am a huge Freddy fan, as you guys know. I recently reviewed the remake as kind of a joke for the 40th anniversary. Now the other side is interesting, to say the least. It's a poster from... I don't recognize that language. I'm gonna look for this poster online, and I'm gonna put a little text box and tell you guys where this is from. But to be honest, I'm shit with languages. I don't know languages at all. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments as well what this poster is. This is a cool poster though. I like that they have an international poster instead of like just creating some random new art. And you know, it's actually got Freddy on it. It's basically doing the same thing as the other poster, but with a little less sauce. You have the Elm Street here. And you've got Freddy's glove, and you got Freddy. And I guess that's Nancy. Could be Tina. It could just be a random girl because, you know, slasher movies. That is awesome. I would definitely frame the original side of this poster, but I do really like the other side as well. These are like character cards, I guess? Yeah. So the first one, Freddy Krueger. And yeah, there's not much else to it. It's a really awesome picture of Fred doing the thing. He's doing like the thing. And it's just got Freddy written under it. And we have Nancy. One of my favorite final girls. Probably my favorite final girl in all of horror. Because she uses her brain to defeat Freddy. She actually uses her wit and her intelligence. Glenn, played by a very young Jonathan Depp. Whenever I like show new people this movie, I point out, that's Johnny Depp, and they never believe me until I look it up. Then Tina. Yeah, that's from the opening prologue. Thompson, of course, played by John Saxon, I think it is. Yeah, John Saxon. Lieutenant Thompson. I always really liked this character. I always thought he had a surprising amount of charisma for someone with a very serious kind of a thing. And then, of course, probably the worst character in the movie, Marge. I'm gonna be real, like, I love this movie, but Marge's acting needed some work. But, you know, we can criticize the things we love. This is my favorite horror movie, but it's not perfect. Nothing is. And finally, the last thing that we have in this collector's edition is a little booklet. Now, this is not the part 1 Freddy, I think. I'm not sure which Freddy that is. I'm trying to tell by the makeup. Maybe it is part 1. No, it's definitely not part 1. Either way, I think this is a really cool art style. And it's red on the back, that's all it is. So let's see what's inside here. Nightmare on Elm Street, filmed by Wes Craven. Oh shit, this is very cool. So first we got a still of Nancy falling asleep in school, as she often did. But this one, I've never seen this before. It looks like, this looks like a test, like a makeup test for England. Because this makeup does not look like the original makeup. It looks a bit different. I have no idea what this is from. Maybe it is a still from the movie. Maybe it's like a really quick still that I missed. The next page, we got Tina in the prologue. The next one, we've got a very colorized image of Freddy in the boiler room. But I quite like that. I love seeing like good looks of Freddy. Let me focus up again. I love seeing really good looks of Freddy like that. Because you see him very little in the movie. He's always in darkness. Got Nancy and Glenn, the same two images from the art cards, so we won't focus on that too much. What have we got here? So we've got two stills. We've got one of Nancy with her dad, and we have one of Nancy and Marge talking about the origin of Freddy Krueger. Oh, this is cool. We've got Freddy just assaulting a puppet of Marge while he's on fire. This is a great part of the movie, although you can really tell that that's a puppet. Hang on. I have to keep redoing the focus. That's a puppet. They're very clearly a puppet. But you can never tell in the movie because it's always in motion, so I love seeing this stuff though. The famous bathtub scene. That scene always creeps me out. It always anybody that watches the movie with me, like, you know, I feel like everybody gets a little creeped out by that moment. So here we've got a couple of behind the scenes stills. There's a very young Wes with Robert Englund directing him. And then these are just some studio lights. Looking, oh, this is Tina's death, because I can see Tina and Rod in the bed. Couple of fantastic shots here. Freddy doing his thing, and then the latex wall shot. We've got a very cheeky looking Freddy Krueger, just giving a little smile there. And what looks like a dead Glenn, I think. I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy. My girlfriend hates it when I bring this shot up because it creeps her out so much. I don't even know what this is from. I think this is from when he scratches when he tears up the sheet, I think. It looks like a sheet around him. A lot of these images have been colored red. I almost would have preferred like the images to be as they were, rather than having them all like colorized and all that kind of thing. But there's some really cool stuff in here. Some really cool shots of Freddy, some really cool like behind the scenes stills. Some fantastic looks in here. And that is it, guys. That was the Nightmare on Elm Street Collector's Edition Steelbook 4K, all that kind of jazz. I'm absolutely delighted with this. Very few complaints. All of them basically minor nitpicks, really, because I'm such a Freddy fan. I am very chuffed with this. I am delighted. 100% worth it. Especially if you're in Europe. I think the artwork is different in America, but if you're in Europe, then it's definitely worth the price. Yeah, I'm absolutely delighted with this. Again, only minor nitpicks. Minor. I'm delighted with this. I'm gonna watch this movie later and see what it looks like. I'm so excited, and I hope you all have a really great day.